We are in the second half of 2018 and Xiaomi's Redmi Note 5 Pro has already established itself as Mr. Phone's go-to camera smartphone under Rs 20,000. Phones like the Moto G6 and the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1 6GB variant did try to ruffle the Redmi Note 5 Pro's feathers a little bit, but that phone managed to stand its ground. But now we have another contender, and yes, I'm talking about the Honor 9N. Let's get right down to it and figure out if Honor's new smartphone has what it takes to fight the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel yet, don't forget to hit that red button and the bell icon to get notified about more such awesome tech videos. And we're also building a Mr. Phone community on Facebook and WhatsApp, links to which are in the description below. Before we jump into the comparison of the Honor 9N with the Redmi Note 5 Pro, let's take a look at the specs. Here's an easy to read infographic. You can pause it if you want to, but I'll move on. Let's start by discussing our wide landscape test first. This test helps us identify if the sensor has enough to actually capture details across the canvas, the exposure, the dynamic range, and accurate colors as well. When you look at both the samples first, you will notice very few differences. But the moment you look at the 100% crop, you will realize how good the Redmi Note 5 Pro's camera actually is. I mean, the Redmi Note 5 Pro's sensor manages to maintain details from the center of the image to the edges. Take a look at the Big Bazaar logo or the bushes in the center of the image to judge for yourself. The Honor 9N struggles in this regard. What I like about the 9N's shot is definitely the dynamic range, but the Redmi Note 5 Pro is equally good. Also, the color reproduction is better on the Redmi's shot. The Redmi Note 5 Pro wins our first round of testing. In our first close-up shot, you will notice that the Honor has a tendency to make the colors pop. The yellow color flower looks like a nice bright sunflower yellow in the Honor 9N sample. On the other hand, the Redmi Note 5 Pro's image has a far more subdued color reproduction. But you know that the Redmi Note 5 Pro offers a far better color reproduction when you look at how it handles the reds. Just take a look at this red flower. Moreover, the reproduction of details and the dynamic range in close-up shots is better on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. I shall go for the Redmi Note 5 Pro in this round. As usual, the Redmi Note 5 Pro applies subtle changes to the regular shot when you switch on the HDR mode. The Honor 9N's HDR mode is slightly more aggressive and therefore the resulting image looks good. Moreover, the color accuracy is better on the 9N shot. I think I'll go with the 9N in this round. Coming to the portrait mode test, the Redmi Note 5 Pro continues to be in the top spot. I mean, this is the phone that managed to give a tough fight to the iPhone 10 and the Pixel 2, so I'm not really surprised. In our test samples, we will notice that the Redmi Note 5 Pro has managed to keep Ashish's watch in focus. And moreover, even the whole cutout and depth effect looks far more natural. I don't even need to talk about the details because the Redmi Note 5 Pro is obviously better. Once again, the Redmi Note 5 Pro takes the cake. Compared to the Honor 9 Lite, Honor has upped the megapixel count on the 9N this time, and it is using pixel binning to increase the pixel size to 2 microns. The resulting selfies look crisp and detailed. However, the Redmi Note 5 Pro still manages to impress with its 20MP front camera. Because unlike the Honor 9N, which tends to oversharpen the details to make it look attractive, the Redmi Note 5 Pro keeps the software algorithm grounded. In fact, at 100% crop, you will see that Ashish's beard is far more detailed in the Redmi Note 5 Pro shot. The Redmi Note 5 Pro once again wins this round. In our selfie portrait tests, the Note 5 Pro does a better job of edge detection compared to the Honor 9N, and the details are definitely better on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Also, invoking the portrait mode on the Honor 9N is a pain and a half. You have to first hit the portrait mode, then you have to enable bokeh effect by clicking an icon at the bottom. No points for guessing, the Redmi Note 5 Pro wins this round. Both the phones can capture 1080p 30fps footage with electronic image stabilization, but the Redmi Note 5 Pro's EIS is a lot more effective. Moreover, the sound quality from the Redmi's footage is better too. The phone also shoots at a higher bitrate compared to the Honor 9. You get slightly more details as a result. That said, the Redmi Note 5 Pro keeps hunting for focus on and off, and it can get really annoying. Since that is an important parameter for video recording, I'm really not going to pick a winner in this round. The front cameras on both the phones can also shoot 1080p 30fps footage. From our samples, one thing is evident. The Honor 9N shoots far better details and has got the exposure right as well. The Redmi Note 5 Pro has overexposed my face, as you can see. As far as the image stabilization is concerned, the two phones are on par. The Redmi Note 5 Pro has the upper hand when it comes to sound recording. I'm currently shooting a selfie video using the 16 megapixel front camera on the Honor 9N. This is audio quality and the video quality of the front camera. Do let us know in the comment section below what you thought about this footage. All things considered, I'm still going with the Honor 9N in this round. Time to start stress testing the cameras. The Redmi Note 5 Pro is leagues ahead of the Honor 9N. No contest here really. The Redmi Note 5 Pro sample offers far better exposure, detail retention and noise control. No points for guessing which phone wins this round. In our flash test, the Redmi Note 5 Pro has a better throw and it manages to light up our subject evenly. Also, the detail retention is higher in the Redmi shot. Moreover, the color temperature of the flash module on the Note 5 Pro looks pretty warm and is pleasing to the eye. The Honor 9N tends to create a very cold image with a sharp exposure. I'm not a fan. I'm tired of saying this, but the Redmi Note 5 Pro comes out on top once again. What I noticed in my low-light selfie testing is that it is a case of two diametrically opposite software algorithms. The Honor tends to kill details with aggressive noise reduction, and the Redmi Note 5 Pro keeps the details but doesn't do much to control the noise. If you ask me honestly, I wouldn't shoot selfies without the flash using budget phones, so I'm not going to pick a winner here. The Honor 9N has an inbuilt screen flash compared to the dedicated flash on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. These selfies shot with the flash on look better than the ones with the flash off. But once again, the software compression is a little too aggressive on the 9N sample. Take a look at the area around my eyes. However, the 9N has a far better control over facial tones because it isn't throwing an LED light at you. I will overlook the noise compression algorithm of the Honor 9N in this round purely because it offers better facial tones. I'll pick the Honor 9N, but it's actually a very tough fight. Our rigorous testing once again proves that the Honor 9N is no match for the Redmi Note 5 Pro. The Redmi Note 5 Pro actually stays on top and continues to be the contender for the best smartphone camera under ₹20,000. So that's it from me for now. Do let us know in the comment section below what you thought of our comparison. I'm Ershad from Mr. Phone. See you in the next one. Oh, but wait, the Redmi Note 5 Pro might have a competitor. Wait for a comparison with the Mi A2.